Dear viewers, welcome once again to our live broadcast.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni,
now the government of Uganda,
the Right Honorable Prime Minister,
the United Nations agencies, including
ministers here present,
UNEP, UNDP,
the UN body
UNICEF, and
representatives,
are key national stakeholders,
permanent secretaries here present,
in this function.
Representatives of the various government agencies here represented,
coordinating a number of initiatives,
ladies and gentlemen,
leading up to the Global Food
my
System
name is
Summit,
Charles Odongtho, and I will be
to
helping to direct this discussion or
September
dialogue this afternoon
2021.
that is
Let's first
hosted
listen in to
by
the
His Excellency the
speakers
President.
and of course the invited
The
guests.
dialogue is
Then
on
I'll
the
be telling you
national
more
food
about,
systems,
this function.
and this is the national dialogue, which is a culmination of 4 other regional such dialogues that have taken place in the 4 regions of Uganda: Western, Eastern, Northern, and Central. The convener of today's dialogue is the OPM, or the Office of the Prime Minister, and that's because by our Constitution, Article 108A provides that the Prime Minister or the Office of the Prime Minister will be in charge of coordinating the implementation of government programs. The convener is the Ministry of Agriculture, Animal Industry and Fisheries and the National Planning Authority, together with development partners, especially the UN families, led by the Food and Agricultural Organization.
Uganda should have no problem at all with food. When you hear that there is a problem, which is because of lack of sensitization, lack of knowing what to do. Food here grows very easily. The maize take 3 months, the maize crop will be ready. The sweet potatoes, ebitakuri, don't they take 2 months? Do you have an agricultural person here? Come, please. Agriculture, not just the one who is qualified. I don't want the one who are just talking about agriculture. The one with BSc Agriculture. Who are you?
Thank you, His Excellency. I'm called Grace Bwenje Bunanuche from National Planning Authority.
Bunanuche?
Yes.
That's a good name. Bunanuche means you are satisfied. Okunanuka. Now, how many days does ebitakuri? How many days?
Sweet potatoes take about 4 months, 6 months, but they can stay in the soil for some time. Because it is a food security crop, can stay in the ground for a while.
The minimum is 4 months.
Yes, sir.
To be
harvested.
Because even in our language, you don't say that the sweet potatoes have ripened. You know, everything is here is clear. What ripens is like millet, but Irish sweet potatoes mature. Even the words are different. Thank you very much. So within 4 months, you can harvest the sweet potatoes. So what are the problems? What are the bottlenecks? When you hear that there is food problem here, food problem there. Some of these bottlenecks have been solved by the government. And when I read through them, I will say this is a problem, but it has been solved. First problem was good seeds. But that one, the government has solved. We have got very many research institutions for all major crops, where the research institutions have developed for us the good seeds. Agriculture, come and tell the people here the research institutions and what each one does. Bunaniche, come back. You are now a volunteer. I remember them in my head, but I don't want to overwork when these people are here. So you tell them the research institutions and which seeds they prepare for us.
Thank you, His Excellency. We have the National Agricultural Research Organization with its agencies.
No, tell us the centers, not the bureaucracy.
We have Kawanda. Kawanda naturally now has research laboratories and also has a soil testing center. But we have Namuronge.
Please, go slowly. You know, that's why you cannot teach people. What seeds does Kawanda prepare for us?
Kawanda now has banana. It was left with the banana research program. So it has, you can get the good variety of suckers.
So Kawanda specializes in bananas. How about the maize?
Maize, you'll find it in the National Agricultural Crop Resources Institute in Namuronge. You'll find there maize.
So go one by one. Kawanda, bananas, what else?
We'll find maize in Namuronge. That is the National Crop Resources Research
Never
Institute.
mind the names, but the place and the seeds.
Okay, Namuronge, we will get maize. We will also get beans. You'll also find high-quality cassava cuttings. And then we have also transferred the animal center to Namuronge. So Namuronge is also involved in some animal research. And groundnuts are still in Serere.
Go on, do.
And soybean, Makerere is highly involved, especially in Kabanyoro. Makerere University Research Kabanyoro has very good soybean. And then, what else?
Chituza.
Chituza is very good in coffee. You'll find good high quality coffee, resistant to the wilt that kills coffee.
Karengere.
Karengere has very good Irish potatoes.
You see, I'm the one reminding this man now. He's just there. Okay, go and sit down. Do you know better you? Unalio kumpe unacho manyo kusingono. He's not sure.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I'm from Naro. I was just coming to supplement, but he answered most of the questions correct.
No, you say confidently, because this one is 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes, maybe what has not come out is all semi-arid crops like millet, sorghum, palm millet are done in Soroti, in that semi-arid area. We have institutes all across the zones of Uganda, which are journals that link the farmers to the technologies. But the ones he mentioned are the national research institutions that deal with the strategic issues and developing the technologies, Your Excellency.
So therefore, have you solved the problem of, there are some of the crops I forgot here. How about sugarcane?
Sugarcane, we're into the research. We are trying to see where we put the research institution for sugarcane.
And Rebtava?
Then for fish and other things, all we have, for fish, we have it in Jinja. For vegetables, we still have at Namulonge, which they call National Crop Resources Research Institute. Kawanda is where Your Excellency government invested in a lot of laboratory facilities and were able to tackle so many other disease issues also.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So
sir.
therefore, the seeds, the problem of wood seeds is addressed by all these research institutions. Now, then the next challenge is water. But sometimes it may be necessary to put in some of the chemical fertilizers. The agriculture person, you come and tell us whether we can do away completely with the organic, with the chemical fertilizers or not.
His Excellency, thank you. We cannot do away with the inorganic fertilizers because organic alone is not enough, and it's very expensive to produce organic fertilizers. So therefore we need some inorganic, like NPK and urea and others.
But urea is there.
Yeah, from urine, but that's not enough. We need to manufacture it in the industry. So we need inorganic fertilizer. And you can't do large-scale production unless you have inorganic fertilizer. So if you have a farm of about 20 acres and above, you can't talk about organic fertilizers.
Okay. So you hear now, we need both organic and inorganic fertilizers. Then in the case of Uganda, our guests here need to know